I guess this is more like a quick hits on like various backing projects or Indiegogo, Kickstarter, whatever you. Um, if you're doing a campaign, this is just my opinion. Always have a digital option for whatever you're doing. Have a catch-up package. It's like, say, like you've already released a couple and you want people to catch up. Have a catch-up package with digital and physical. Yeah, just so that way you can cater to people's preferences, especially if you're outside the U.S. or vice versa. So that way, if you have fans that are global, they won't be stuck with shipping fees from the U.S. to wherever else, or we won't get stuck with shipping fees from outside the U.S. into the U.S. because that can be just as annoying or detrimental to somebody who wants to chip in a couple of bucks or get a package to them. That's the reason why most times, if it's offered, I will do a digital. After you've done a Kickstarter that may be funded, do a re-release on Indiegogo. Don't worry about the people that complain about that as much. I guess offer some unique thing for Kickstarter versus the Indiegogo, but it's a way you can build more momentum on your stuff, at least from what I've seen. Because I will, honest to God, either double or triple dip sometimes to get stuff that I want to get noticed. Like, say, like what I did with Flying Sparks, or even with the Advancing Peril. Like, I'll buy all the single issues, and then when they have like the full digital or complete set out, I'll buy that. I did this even the same thing with Trekker. He redid for the newest Trekker volume. It's already funded, but I decided to get the complete digital package from that campaign, so that way I don't constantly read my physical copy because I want that to stay nice, you know. So that's another reason why I like a lot of digital stuff, because I can keep flipping through it. I can clean my screen, no problem. No big issue there. And that way I won't wear out, the physical copy. Even though the physical copies are very well built, it's still like it's like that brand new car feeling where it's like I don't want to mess up the car, that sort of thing. But yeah, I guess that's my quick hits on like funding campaigns. Um, because I've noticed some campaigns will offer that, like they'll offer whatever they've put out already as one big complete package. Like, hey, do you want to catch up with everything, even though it's not directly tied to everything in the current campaign? Like, some people offer most of their whole library. Like, hey, there's like 3 issues of this series over there, 5 issues here. You pay X amount and you get the whole complete digital package from everything we've released in our product line. That also works too. Because I did that, like, I initially backed Galaxy Ascendant for, I think it was like book 6, and I was able to, squeak in there and help support the ebook version. And then I went and bought the Kindle version once that launched, so I can leave a verified review. But that's my way of, like, tipping people extra. Like, once I eventually catch up and I am able to actually help fund people. Because, again, like right now, for October, I'm pretty much strapped. Because I really wanted to get a lot of the stuff for the other Kickstarter that I'm a part of. Okay, here, I'll even bring it up now since I'm logged into my Kickstarter thing. But I really wanted to help the Star litigation, for the voice acting thing. So I pretty much, like, a lot of my any excess funds I had pretty much went to that, because I'd put in for the $100 package, because he put in all of his tabletop stuff in there, all the books he's put out for that, plus the game, plus the soundtrack, plus whatever other stuff is in the lower categories without the limited tag. So I figured, why not? And then, of course, I got the Trekker digital series to date for the Trekker Hunter's Moon, which that'll come out later. But it's like, I can be very patient. I waited for my hardback copy of Trekker since February, and then, the whole virus thing hit at the end of February, starting in March. So instead of the book getting out, like, what was it originally planned for August, it got pushed back until about now and here in October. But to be fair, once the physical books started shipping, oh man, it got to me in, like, let's see, it got shipped on October 1st, and it's now the 3rd. So pretty much, even with the standard hardbacks, he put in a lot of effort to make sure the shipping would go very smoothly. So that's what I appreciate. So far, all the stuff I've backed, I mean, I guess I can link my Kickstarter thing too, so you can see what stuff I've backed. Everything here, except for, well, Ascended's coming out March 2021, so they're still actively working on the rule set and other things, so that's fine. Legacy of Iron Dragon, I've gotten all the books from that except for the most recent one, which he's working on. He should have that out shortly. Again, that was also related to the paper people slowing down because of the pandemic. And also one other project, The Littlest Viking. But out of that, like out of all these things here, let's see how many projects I have back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Like 23 projects now, and I've pretty much received everything on time for the most part, except for the handful of like physical stuff I've ordered. But again, that was just due to the printing stuff being sidetracked, and people had to change over printing presses and everything else like that. So again, that's another reason why I usually like, yay, digital. Because now the thing is with digital though, I also go about it and I will put my digital stuff on multiple flash drives, just to have a backup in case something happens. It's like, here, all my goodies are in multiple places. So that's the one thing you have to remember about digital. Just make sure to have little backups. And I've been pretty happy with all the stuff that I've backed so far. And not one of them has actually had a failure in backing. I'm looking at this now. Yep, the Shape of Worlds, all of that stuff has made its goal. I guess it's just like I like to be very disconcerting or something when I'm looking at, it's like, is it something in my wheelhouse? Is it something that more people would have fun backing? And also, does the creator have a proof of like delivering fairly on time? Provided that there's nothing unexpected like a stupid ass pandemic I don't believe in. Yeah, that'll probably get me in trouble. Oh well, I don't care. I'll just link all these projects below, or at least my Kickstarter page. I haven't even logged into my Indiegogo directly in a little while, but I backed a few things over there that turned out all right. And you know what? I'll probably even link that below as well, just so you guys can see kind of what my wheelhouse is for all these projects. Have a good day, everybody.